Hello everyone, I just spawned in a bench. I got a 20-piece traditional wings with some fries. Be mucking that down today. Whew. So first off, it's like 10 days ago now, but the week, there was about 10 days ago that week, it's like a week and a half ago, we had that poor girl get stabbed on the subway. We had, bugs. We had Charlie Kirby assassin. We had the 9/11, like the remembrance of that, and it was just crazy because I remember after that whole Charlie Kirk thing happened, I was walking out of class. I just saw a video too, and I was like shook. And someone asked me, "What's your take on it?" I'm like, "Bro, it's no take. Someone just got murdered in front of someone just got murdered in front of their children. Just sad. That's the only thing I say. It's just a tragedy. There's no take on it. It's not like some statement that you can disagree or agree with. It's no opinion. At the very least, we can agree that he didn't deserve that. You know, that's just a horrible thing to happen. And, you know, I heard it voiced in a really good way by this one singer. He like sings on TikTok, makes little songs. And he said, you can't hate guns, but love the one who kills your rival. And you can't be a kind person and like wish hurt upon a child, you know? I thought that was like poignant. That was like profound. I was like, whoa. I've been thinking about this a lot. You know, I was in my house. I was in my crib the other day, back home, back in Marquette. And I was thinking about, this house been around since like the fucking, I think it was like the early 1900s, like 1800s. It's old enough that it can't have AC in it, you know? And that conveniently. And I was sitting there, and I was thinking, like, damn. There have been so many families and so many people who lived in this house. Some of them, like, maybe their entire lives, and died. And then they pass, and house changes hands. Maybe, you know, the kids sell it or something. And, you know, I just move in, and this dead person, like, these people from the past have so many countless memories in this house, and I just know none of them. You know? It's like the whole premise of, like, one of my favorite movies called A Ghost Story. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but he's watched everything change. It's crazy that I will never know them, and the future people who own the house will never know them, just because, like, a home to me is something that's so sacred, you know? It's a relaxed place where you eat with your family, a place where you have these discussions, you have these big moments in your life, right? And these are just so central to your being. Your home is like your home. It just gives you this warm, cozy feeling, you know? And it can just be so sterile to someone else, and they can just walk in, start a whole new life, and act like it never happened. Like, damn, someone just moves in my crib, start fucking shit up, takes all my memories down, starts being a goober, you know? I might hunt their ass too, you know? I'm just sitting there and being like, damn, bro, I didn't finish my job in early. I'm pissed, bro. Like, understandable, low-key. Especially if you got murked in that crib. Like, if you got murked in the house that you used to live in, and then someone just moves in like that murder never happened, and they never even caught your killer, bro, I'd be pressed, you know? Additionally, I kind of wish, like, every house was like a frat house, dude. You know, something just so communal about it. You know, a lot of humans felt like very, like, you know, capitalistic, like, competitive, you know, eat or be in. When you live in a house, you're like, you're 30 friends, bro, and y'all are sharing the same commune, same communal spaces. You guys sharing streamer services. You guys just help each other. Y'all have to keep the place clean yourself, but you guys just kind of all agree it's like not low-key, not that deep. There's just something so chills about it. Just living in just totally suboptimal conditions with all your friends. It's just chills. Like, I wish every house like a frat house. I wish it was just a big ass house that's nice. You know, everything that's anything too bad, you always remodel it. And you pool money all together. Do stuff for your friends, but like y'all just don't give a fuck, and you just accept shit's gonna get trashed. And just chill. Just chill, like, oh, dude, I wish every house like a frat house. That's, if there wasn't homeowners associations and all these people who talk about property values all the time, like, bro, it'd be peak. Yo, y'all, I'm raw dogging this shit with no drink. Holy shit, my mouth's dry. You know what I will say though? The U.S., like, speaking about property values and shit, the U.S. economy has vibes of a pyramid scheme. Because, like, it's all entirely built off accumulation of wealth and resources. And it's built this idea that you can rule assets, and these will act as a hedge to inflation. And then, like, because of the head to inflation, like the value of these assets will inherently go up over time. And like we also pump money in the economy that like causes inflation. So there's more money to go around. People spend more and it stimulates the economy. It's kind of built the idea, and this money doesn't really back anything. And it just needs growth and growth and growth, and as a necessity. And it just feels like a little pyramid scheme. I don't know. It feels a little triangular in structure. But people get stuff handed down to them, so you can still always do things to improve your position. It's not quite like you're just fucked from the second you're born, but it has some vibes. At least most people aren't just born fucked, Well, in America, you know what? I might be projecting here because at least I believe I wasn't born fucked. I don't think I'm born fucked. I believe I have some agency. I think that's a good belief to have. I think it's like an essential belief to have. I feel like the belief that people can do nothing about their condition kills more people than them actually being restricted and not able to do, not being able to do as much as others, or not being able to do something, But people will hear that and be like, oh yeah, so fuck poor people, don't help marginalized people and shit. No, not at all. I'm just also saying that you should also help these people know they have agency and they can do things better, and even helping them even more will help them realize that more, that there could be upward mobility and shit, As I embark on my last wing, just one more point, just one more thing I've been thinking about. Milk on the beach is so fucking tough. I've drinking this entire thing without a single drip of water. A glass of milk or just a glass of water right now, but just for the sake of the point, for the sake of conversation, a glass of milk right now would go so fucking berserk. A glass of milk in the outdoors, a glass of milk. I took a whole half gallon of jug of milk with me that I bought that day on the beach. I downed it. It was a great time. I was walking along, checking in 30 minutes. It was chills. It was kind of diabolical. People looked at me a little weird, but it was chills. I was it was hot outside. I had some cold ass milk, just knocking it down, bro. Whew. Right before too, it's in the Texas vlog. I was drinking some milk on the porch, and it was so tough. I was hypothermia level chills. I'm gonna get hypothermia. And just like that, she gone. Some receipts. We'll see y'all in the next one.